Hello, this is the third and final instalment of How to Survive a Placement Year. My name's Monica, and in this last section, I'll be taking you through some top tips to remember after completing your internship. We'll also have a recap of the last two videos. After your placement year. Tip number 1, reflect. You finally made it to the end of your year on placement. Now is the time to look back on your experience and deeply think about whether you feel you achieved the goals that you set for yourself. This is crucial because not only can you identify which areas you've grown in, you can also think about what you still need to work on for when you enter the real world of work. Make sure that before your last day at the organisation, you are having these discussions with your mentor or manager to see how they would say you've developed. Tip number 2. Be grateful for the opportunity. Were you lucky enough to go on a team building weekend or intern retreat? As the internship year comes to a close, think back to all those memorable and enjoyable moments, particularly opportunities that were presented to you as an employee. You were successful, but many others missed out due to the likely competitiveness of the scheme. There may be individuals that you remember from the interview day who didn't get the call to say that they'd be working at the organisation. With this in mind, be thankful for your chance, especially to those who have supported and challenged you along the way, such as your manager, colleagues, CEO, or intern lead. Send cards and gifts with personal messages of gratitude. Finish the year on a good note. Tip number 3. Keep in contact. Sadly, it's almost time to say goodbye to all those wonderful people that you've met and developed connections with throughout the year, both personally and professionally. But all's not lost. Luckily, in this day and age, we have technology. Of course, it goes without saying to keep in contact with those close friends over social media sites. Yet, without forgetting, gather the emails of those who you know in a professional capacity and who are fond of you, such as managers or team leaders. The reason being is that you can contact them in future for references, or you can ask them for insider information regarding upcoming vacancies. It's likely that you could be hired again. Having completed a placement year, your skills and capabilities have already been demonstrated. Tip number 4. And relax. When you're wiping away the tears having completed the final day of your placement, it's crucial that you stop and relax. Have a rest, have fun, go on holiday, have a party, you deserve it. Not many individuals have the guts to throw themselves into an unknown workplace environment or to take a year away from their studies if still at university. You deserve a huge round of applause and a pat on the back. Enjoy a summer which is hopefully free from work or stress, and remember, treat yourself.
Is in the building, can't announce that time. Haverford is in the building. Oh, 212.
Donatella, T-Mobile. 3 words for you. Treat yourself. Treat yourself 2011. Once a year, Donna and I spend a day treating ourselves. What do we treat ourselves to?
Clothes,
Treat yourself.
fragrances,
Treat yourself.
massages,
Treat yourself.
mimosas,
Treat yourself.
fine leather goods.
Treat yourself.
It's the best day of the year.
The best day of the year.
Tip number 5. Look forward to the year ahead. For some, the end of a placement year can be a relief. Unlike this time last year, there's no sense of anxiety over starting somewhere new with new people. For those who have been hired beyond the internship, they should feel somewhat comfortable in their role and within their team. Likewise, for those going back to university, they'll be returning to their usual routine and being reunited with friends. Having a year out made me struggle in terms of those you know on your course who have already graduated in your absence. However, this isn't the end of the world. Find your friends doing master's courses, others returning from placement or study abroad years, your friends from lower years in your clubs or societies. You have so much to look forward to in the year ahead. Even if you don't have a plan, you're not the same person as you were a year ago. You've grown and developed. You're ready to show the world who you are. Well, that's it from me. On this page there is a brief recap of all the tips I've spoken about. If you've managed to watch all 3 videos, then thank you so much for your time. I hope you've gained a lot and that going forward you'll remember this insight that I never had. Personally, I have no regrets for my placement year, and I want the same for you listening now. I wish you all the best for the future. Thank you.